Will it happen? Maybe. It might, because it might be one of those fights that the fans clamor for more than any other fight.
I think that the fight will happen. And as far as who's going to win the fight, I think it's going to be a tough task for Triple G to be able to beat this Canelo that we see today, the Canelo we saw against Callum Smith. I think Canelo wins this fight clearly.
If you had to give the edge, obviously you would give the edge to Canelo. But Triple G is somebody that you cannot sleep on. I think either way, at 160 or 168, it's going to be an incredible fight just like the first and the second one. But hopefully, if it does happen, we get a definitive winner.
Well, we're getting two of the best fighters on the planet. I mean, this is pound for pound, meeting another pound for pound great. That's a fantastic fight between two amazing fighters, and it'll be probably the best women's fight you could possibly make right now.
You have Katie Taylor, who might be pound for pound the best fighter in all of women's boxing, and Amanda Serrano, the multi-division world champion who leapfrogs from 115 pounds all the way up to 140 and possesses blunt power in each one of those weight classes.
Serrano brings the power, brings the body shots, brings the experience, the toughness, and so on.
We have seen Katie Taylor in some wars. We have never seen her in a war with a fighter who can crack like Amanda Serrano. In women's boxing, you don't see a lot of spectacular knockouts. In that fight, you may just see one.
Of course the fight should happen. There's no question about it.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's will it happen? And we don't know, because there's this imaginary street that we wish we could just break it up and put these two entities together. And if there's ever been in the history of boxing a fight that's 50-50, it's this one.
I wouldn't be surprised with either guy winning this fight. I just want to witness it. I hope it happens. It's a 50-50 fight.
Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis is everything you want in a fight for one reason: raw power. You're talking about two of the biggest punchers in the 135-pound division going at it in a fight that can end in an instant.
And we've seen how Garcia reacted once he got dropped. And once he got hurt, Tank Davis will hurt Garcia. And Garcia already proved that he can pass that test. It's just a great matchup between two guys that really want to fight each other. One's explosive, the other one's fast, the other one's lightning quick and confident. I mean, that's a perfect matchup.
So there's no question as to should that fight happen, right? Of course it should happen. It's the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing right now. It's to create the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. It's been a long time since we had that.
Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury is the boxer versus the puncher, the accomplished gold medalist against the fighter and the Gypsy King, who most believe is the most skilled heavyweight of this generation and maybe of any generation.
The thing is that I can't give a prediction, because I never would have thought Fury would have stepped in the ring and knocked out Deontay Wilder.
It's a really interesting contrast in styles, where whichever fighter is able to impose his will, that fighter is going to have a huge advantage. Can Tyson Fury simply box circles around Anthony Joshua? Can Joshua hurt Fury and then finish him off in ways that Deontay Wilder couldn't? It makes that fight fascinating.
I would have to say it's a toss-up between the two, but it has to happen because we haven't had an undisputed champion since when? 1993? We're talking about almost 30 years ago when Lennox Lewis beat Mike Tyson and then he fought Klitschko. Come on, we need this fight. Obviously, we have to have this fight.
Whoever is able to seize control and dictate the pace is going to win. And oh, by the way, it comes with the undisputed heavyweight championship attached to it.
I mean, everyone's gonna watch. The world's gonna stop. This the undisputed championship between two British fighters at the peak of their career at the right time. Doesn't get better than that.